guys, so welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you on the channel as always. Hope you enjoy the videos that I put out there. And again, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Sam. I'm a six-figure property entrepreneur and business owner. I am a high performance coach. I have a high performance live program. So again guys, welcome to the channel. Now in this video, I just wanted to give you 5 simple ways to improve your work-life balance. Now, there's always that thing of work-life balance. People always talk about work-life balance, like you work too much or you don't work enough. And there's a lot of misconceptions around it. Now, the way I see it is I don't really see it as work-life balance. I just see everything as a whole. But there's that mix of having a mix of different things. So a mix of work, a mix of life and all that sorts of stuff. I don't really like to call it work-life balance. But anyway, guys, nonetheless, 5 simple ways to improve work-life balance. So, number 1, guys, have a priority list. So, I've done a video on this, on basically how to have a proper to-do list. Now, again, you'll see why I put the to-do list in quotes, because I don't really like to have them as a to-do list. I have a priority list. So, when I say priority list, guys, we use a sort of a technique called like the one thing, and it involves basically having everything right from where you're at now. What's the one thing I can do right now? And then so on and so on and so on throughout your day. So go and watch that video, guys. That will explain that technique in full and give you the full benefit of how to exactly do a priority list and get the massive benefits from that. So anyway, guys, second way of improving work-life balance. So take regular breaks. So whatever it is you're doing, guys, it's important to take regular breaks. So if you're doing a lot of business work, take regular breaks. Just take them short, regular breaks. It helps break the day up. In that short break, you can go and do a bit of physical activity, you can do a bit of reflection, just something like that, and it massively helps. So, obviously, that is technique number 2 in how to, obviously, improve work-life balance. Now, number 3, guys. Number 3, set realistic goals. So, whether that be realistic goals on a daily basis, whether it be realistic goals on a weekly basis, it's important to set realistic goals. If you set your goals like way too high, you're just going to put yourself under way too much pressure to get, say, everything done in one day or everything done in the week, and it's just going to make that work-life balance or that mix of everything completely off the scale. So whatever it is that you're setting the goals with, whether again it's business, whether it's your job, whether it's your life goals, set realistic goals. Now, obviously, what I always say, guys, set them high, but set them realistically high. So again, don't set them stupidly high that they're just unachievable and impossible, because you'll put too much stress on yourself, you put too much hardship on yourself if you don't achieve them goals. So just make sure whatever goals you set in whatever aspect of life, set them realistically high. Now, on the other side of things, just before we move on, don't set them too low, because that will just not benefit you whatsoever. If you set them goals too low, you'll achieve them too easily. You'll just go completely off track again. So again, make sure we're setting them realistically high, guys. Now, fourth point when it comes to, obviously, the simple methods, 5 simple methods in balancing that work-life balance, guys. So here we go, 4th point. So the 4th point, guys, is learn to say no. Now, that's going to sound crazy to some of you, but learning to say no to things is going to massively improve your happiness, that work-life balance, that productivity. It's going to hugely improve things. So when it comes to saying no, obviously that comes also back to linked into the priority list, guys. So when people ask you to do things, or they're asking for favours, or like there's certain emails, all these things, guys, are just other people's agendas, and you have to kind of weigh up what is beneficial, what's going to be the right things to do and what's not the right things to do. Now, when it's not the right things to do, it's important to say no. Don't feel bad, guys. Don't feel bad whatsoever. Because at the end of the day, saying no to some things, again, is going to massively benefit you. So, when it comes to saying no, there's two ways you can do it. You can flat out say no, or the other way you can do things is say no, not at this time, but I can do it at this time. And what that will do in certain situations, that will prevent obviously breaking like certain relationships up. So like putting hardships on your friendships, putting hardships on your relationships, like whether that be your partner, whether it be your business relationship. If you completely say no, sometimes obviously that can cut relationships there and then. But if what you're saying is no at this time, but I can do it at this time, all you're doing in that situation is you're actually prioritising your schedule, your life, over somebody else's life, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be afraid, guys. There's absolutely nothing wrong with doing that. So that is going to massively benefit you guys in your work-life balance, your priorities, what's going to make you happy in life by learning to say no to things. And fifth and final way, guys, which is going to massively, this is probably one of the most important ones, which is going to massively improve your work-life balance, your happiness, your life as a whole, is self-care. Self-care is so important, it's like almost off the scale. Now, when it comes to self-care, it's about self-care in everything you do in life. So, with self-care, there's many different things. It could be obviously going on spa breaks. It could be obviously doing the gym. It could be fitness. Self-care is basically prioritising yourself, your happiness, your life above everything. And if you don't do that, what you're going to find is that, for example, business is going to massively take over your life. It will make you unhappy. It will massively outbalance things in your life. That is why self-care needs to be number one above any business, above any job, because that's what's going to give you fulfillment in life. That's what's going to make you happy in life. So when it comes to self-care, again, there's many different things you can do, many different techniques you can do. And if you want, guys, let me know in the comments and I'll do a video specifically on self-care, explaining everything, giving you different techniques with it, giving you different ideas, different strategies, what you can actually do with self-care. But one important thing which I will give you, which is a golden nugget right now, guys, right now. So get your pen and paper out, write this down, because it is such a golden nugget when it comes to self-care, is downtime. So what you want to do with downtime, here you go, guys, write this down, is you want to schedule yourself in daily downtime, weekly downtime, monthly downtime, and quarterly downtime. So your daily downtimes can be just small things, where basically you might say watch a film on Netflix in the evening, you could obviously watch a TV programme in the evening, just something which completely shuts off to obviously any job, any business, anything for the rest of your day, just something small that's downtime for you, something you enjoy doing. And in that time, completely shut everything else off. Now, again, guys, weekly downtime could be, say, going out for a meal with your partner. It could be going out for, say, a little shopping trip. It could be going watching a film at the cinemas. Again, it's just something that you enjoy, but is bigger than obviously just sat at home, say, watching a TV programme or something like that. And schedule that in on a weekly basis, guys, say on a Saturday or something like that, so you've got something to look forward to at the end of the week. Now, monthly downtimes, again, are bigger things. So it could be a night away with your partner. It could be a spa break. It could be a trip to, say, the other end of the country doing tourist attractions. It's something that's a bigger activity than your daily and your weekly downtimes. But again, schedule that in your schedule, in your calendar. For every single month, you want to be doing something. It's important that you do these things, guys. Now, finally, quarterly downtime. Quarterly downtime, again, is things on a bigger scale. So it could be a holiday. It could be a holiday abroad. It could be a holiday in like your own country. But the quarterly stuff is bigger activities. And again, they're bigger things to look forward to. And I promise you guys, if you write these ideas down, you write down your daily, your monthly, your weekly, your quarterly downtimes, and you actually implement them, make them non-negotiable. Again, that's also implementing the technique of learning to say no to everything else. Make them non-negotiable to yourself, implement them, and I promise you, that will massively improve your self-care and massively improve your happiness in life, massively improve your fulfillment in life. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. That was 5 simple ways to improve work-life balance. Now, as always, guys, I try and give you as much value in these videos as I can. And all I ask in return is a small favour, guys. Just like, comment and subscribe to the channel, to the videos. Hit the notification bell. And what that does for me, guys, is that massively helps out with the YouTube algorithm. It helps me bring you more videos. Helps me get to understand what you guys actually like and what you don't like. Because that's also important. And then I can bring you the best value-packed videos possible. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, thank you as always, and I'll see you on the next one.